So Clinton, thank you for sharing your time with us today. And I know that you're a VPSO in your community. And I was just wondering how you feel about your traditional way of life.
I feel very strongly about it. You know, I grew up in the woods, hunting, trapping, fishing. So it's kind of all I knew most of my life until recently when I started going out and adventuring and doing things on my own. So it's kind of a topic that's dear to me.
Mm-hmm. And so how does your traditional way of life, make you feel when you're practicing your traditional way of life?
There's nothing like it. The best feeling is when you take out a younger person or somebody that doesn't know as much. That's the best feeling in the world, is when you're taking and doing things for their first time with them. It's just, I don't have words for it.
So would you say that, it's an important part of who you are, and how do you feel it impacts your health and your family and community's health to practice your traditional way of life?
It impacts our health a lot because there's no label that says that there's foreign chemicals on a bag of moose meat that you get yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's no chemicals in the fish that we catch, the moose that we hunt, or anything. So that has to be a plus, rather than going to the store and buying something with some name like monosodium glutamate in it.
Mm-hmm. And so how do you feel it would impact your family and you and your community if you weren't able to practice your way of life?
It would be devastating, especially living here. On the land, I can't imagine what it would be like not being able to go out and practice my traditional hunting skills, fishing, trapping. It would just be devastating.
Do you feel like it would impact people's health?
Yes, I do. Mainly because our subsistence lifestyle is the main part of our food source here in the village. Like almost every piece of meat that I cook and put on my table, myself, my brother, and my father harvested ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
With the prices of foreign meats, cattle and things like that, with the prices that we get over here, mm-hmm. It's ridiculous. And so getting moose, ducks, all that, it's just better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's what we grew up on.
And just aside from your physical health, how do you think practicing subsistence lifestyle and your traditional way of life impacts, your well-being and your community's well-being?
Well, it seems like during hunting season, everybody's happier because they get to go out. You don't worry about anything else but what you're doing at the time. Hunting, and it's just spiritually cleansing being out in the country.
And so how does it feel when you can't hunt or fish?
It's almost depressing. It is depressing, not almost. It would definitely be depressing.
And so what would you hope for the future?
I hope that my future children and the people behind me get to keep living the subsistence lifestyle that I myself grew up on, and my parents, my grandparents, all the way thousands of years back. That's what I wish for.
Okay. Well, we really appreciate your time today and the work you do for your community to keep it a safe place. So thank you.
You're welcome.